Hilaire recounted the earlier days of Lucian Carnival, where national and private events clashed in the same weekend, leaving attendees torn between the glitz of private fetes and the richness of cultural expressions like calypso and traditional mass.
Post-COVID, we brought back, remember we were talking about mass and whatnot. The following year, we had calypso finals. There were barely 500 people there, barely 500. Panorama only had pan players at Panorama. King and Queen of the bands barely had anybody. And I said to them, how can it survive? How can it be sustainable if no one is coming to it? If no one is coming to a calypso finals? Gone are the days. We used to go to, well, you know the history of it, the park and how jam-packed it would be in mud with your water boots, but you're there for calypso finals. If St. Lucian's, this generation that is coming, is not going to calypso finals, how will it survive?
But times are changing. Hilaire praised the deliberate restructuring efforts led by the ministry and other key stakeholders who have worked to clearly distinguish the calendar of events. By giving private events a designated space the week before the main two-day parade of the bands, the aim is to allow carnival lovers the chance to enjoy both entertainment and culture without conflict.
And what if we create the conditions where it does not have to compete with the more favored private events and private fetes? And I said to them, I use my own example. I have a young daughter who's in Carnival. I have, persons like Kevin, I think I saw him somewhere wrong. They never went to a calypso finals because they had a fete somewhere just for fun or in one of the other things because they preferred that kind of line, that kind of vibe than going to a calypso finals.
Hilaire noted the benefits of this separation.
But if we decide to bring it a week earlier, with no competition for those events, they can now go to all the national events and still go to their favorite fetes when the international crowd comes into St. Lucia. So all of a sudden you have a whole generation of young people that can go to Panorama, go to Calypso finals, go to King and Queen of the bands, and still have the week of private fetes to enjoy.
Still, the minister acknowledged the ongoing debate. Not everyone is happy, he admitted. Perhaps some prefer the traditional calypso season closer to Carnival Day itself, but there has to be some level of inclusivity.
Some people, the purists may not like it, but it is reality. So you have somebody like my daughter who can go to calypso finals and in the following week still enjoy a fete that she wants. And that's the reality. Now, we can decide as romantics, we want the national finals during the week, and a few of us will go. I will always prefer to go to a calypso finals. But what happened to an entire generation, the millennials and all the Gen Zs and all of them? Do we shut them off from that?
Hilaire's comments serve as both a reflection and a call to action for Carnival to truly thrive. It must continue evolving, but never at the cost of forgetting its roots. For Choice News Now, I am Kishana Smith.